A friend gave me some eggs of unknown origin, and this hatched in the incubator. Its name is Raptor. The first thing I do when I get up in the morning is I feed my cats, the backyard stray cats anyway. Because if I don't feed them first, the chickens will steal all their cat food. Yep, the cats are scared of the chickens. Then I walk on out the henway and I see I have a new stray cat, Mr. Orange Guy. Who are you? Well, you can go have some food. And I let all the big guys out of the chick inn. They're gonna come flying out of here. Ethel. What was that? I don't even know who that was. Axel. Twinkie. Other Twinkie. You in there, Lucy? Yeah, Lucy's the old girl back there. She's very slow in the morning. She's been beat up by a few others. Got a little blue coat on her. Yesterday, I put all my bachelor roosters in the bachelor pad here, the fraternity house, whatever it is. 3 Swedish flower roosters hatched by accident. Love them dearly, but I don't know, they gotta go. I can't have more than one rooster. Okay, there they are. Thor and Snow and Loki. And there's the chickens eating the cat food, like I said. And the next is the baby pen, the baby coop. Let's to let the babies out. Black Pearl, Patty, and Daisy. Where's the rest? I guess they aren't coming out right away. I put 3 new babies in there yesterday. We'll take a look at them in a minute. There's Raptor and Moon. Where's Sun? There's Sun. They're all hanging out at the food. Hey, babies. And who's that? Is that Freya? It's Freya. Here comes Daisy. Daisy's a mean girl. The babies are scared of her. All cuddled in a corner. There's one more. There she is. Maya. Freya went out. Now I give these babies food and water this morning. How was your first night in the coop? Some of the bigger girls are gonna go to the big coop. There's Freya and Maya. And Black Pearl. Sun and Moon or Silkies? Raptor is an unknown. He just hatched from an egg somebody gave me. Daisy, don't be a mean girl. Boy, they don't like her. Here's Sun. One of the silky chicks came out. What's all that screeching over there? Sun and Moon went back inside. I threw some feed out for them. Chocolate chip sourdough cookies. Made with sourdough cast off. Coming right up. Here we are, a year. More than a year and a half of making my own bread. And I'm still making my own bread every week. I don't think I'll ever buy bread again. Love my Gerber Daisy. There's my little strawberry plant down there. You see it? There it is. I had strawberries. I ate them. Just a few. The lovely petunias. Notice something strange about the pots? What would that be? Yeah. So if you have grandsons who go to McDonald's, they leave toys on your porch. There they are. I pick them up, put them in the flower pots. Oh, I need to pick some microgreens. And there's the basil's gone to seed, the mint's gone crazy, and we have the more mint over here. The cilantro's gone to seed. And believe it or not, look at that. The poinsettia has decided to revive itself and act like a poinsettia. I don't know why. It's, I was bemoaning the rain, and now I'll bemoan the heat. It started the season of 90 degrees every day and no rain in sight. We still have some pretty petunias. And the garden has gone crazy. So it started the time of must water the garden. I finally got something to grow on my trellis. There's some pole beans coming along. And over here, I got cucumbers. The cucumber plant is doing great on the trellis. But look what else. There's a cucumber there. I need to go pick it. Yum. The 4 o'clocks are happy. The oxalis doesn't look real happy, but it's still blooming. I try to plant things that will do well here that are somewhat native and will come along and do something in spite of the heat, the floods, everything else. And there's this little blue grass flower that blooms. I don't have any idea what that is, but there it is. I leave them. And here is the strawberries, which are about done. And lantana. Lantana's a native. It'll do well anywhere. There are actually some beans happening. Look at that. Green beans are happening. In a few days, they'll be ready. Okay. The other garden is just a riot. My poor grapevine in the midst of everything. I have a soaker hose or two in there, which I turned on this morning. It's mostly tomatoes in here. A lot of sunflowers. Pretty tall sunflowers. And some are in bloom. You can see them over there. And there's a tomato. I see one. I'm gonna get a few this year, in spite of the hailstorms and freezes and floods. There's some okra coming up. I had some chard over here. I guess I don't anymore. It took one look at the sun and said, forget it. There's quite a few tomatoes in there. The little green beans here aren't doing too well. The watermelon is starting to go crazy. The tomatoes just kind of covered the green beans. There's the watermelon going out into the drainage ditch. And there's another green bean plant that probably has green beans on it. Yes, it does. Bush beans. And way in the distance, you can see a jalapeno. That's a jalapeno. There's 2 or 3 of them over there. But some of them got squashed by the tomatoes that are just growing and growing and growing. Not to mention the sunflowers, which never give up. You may wonder, what are these strangely painted guitars and accordion? There's a trumpet in there somewhere. They were a sculpture that I did for a small city out here to put in their sculpture garden. And when it was over, when the show was over, which took a year, I got them back, and then I didn't know what to do with them, so I just put them in my yard. It's called Hey Birdie, Que Paso, which is kind of a pun on a song called Hey Baby, Que Paso. Anyway, it's 92 degrees out here. Isabella was just shivering on the front porch. Must be with excitement. Look at that, she's shivering. How can you be shivering on the front porch? Easy. Isabella, hey. It's so exciting. You can hear the birds. How exciting is that, huh? Yeah. I just came out a few minutes before chicken bedtime to feed them some of their favorite treats, which is grapes. But I guess they've had their fill. They love grapes. They love raisins. Didn't I just feed you raisins earlier today? Huh? Didn't I? Oh yeah. Good, Axel. Little fuzzy bunnies have not come out of the coop. I don't know if they came out today or not, because I wasn't here. But there they are, in the coop. Hello, babies. I'll get you some clean water. And here is Patty and Daisy and Maya and Freya. Black Pearl just went around the corner. They all live here. Happily? Don't know. Here's old Lucy. Old Lucy looks terrible because she's been pecked on. And I put blue coat on her, which is what you're supposed to put on chickens with wounds. And it's this blue sticky stuff. And then on top of the blue coat, she had a dirt bath. But at least she's healing a little bit. She's an old girl, and the rooster pecks on her, and some of the other hens peck on her, and she has spent her whole lifetime pecking on others. Karma? There's Thor and Snow and Loki in their private quarters. Loki got a grape, and the other two didn't. Okay, here you go, Loki. Well, come on out. You can have a grape. Here's the fraternity house here. Loki's gonna get all the grapes, you silly chickens. Silly ruse. All the boys are over here now. Ah, here comes Snow. Thinking maybe old Loki's got something there. Oh yeah, Loki does have something. Come out, Thor. I'm sitting on the front porch in the evening. Almost time to go lock the chickens up, but not quite. So I'm having a peaceful moment, I hope. Except I see that Rapunzel and Goldilocks, the newly hatched chick, need a little attention. I'll go do that. I just recently got home from my day job. I never said I had a day job before, but I have several jobs. Today's day job was playing music for a facility for the elderly, which I do 2 or 3 times a week with my brother Mike. We're called the Bess and Mike Show, and that's a regular job. It disappeared during the pandemic. We were completely out of work. But it's starting to come back, just little bit by little bit. Thank heavens. I'll put a little clip in for you.
And the moon shines not a pretty red wing. The breeze is flying, the nightbird's crying. Far away in the sky, a bird is sleeping, while raven's weeping her heart away.
Pip's waiting for her good night lullaby. Let's go, Pippi. Let's go in. Good night, my someone, good night, my love. Sweet dreams to carry you up above. I wish I may, and I wish I might. Oh, good night, my someone, good night. Good night. Good night. Come on, Pippi. You've had your lullaby. Go to bed. Good night, Pip. Good night, Pip. See you later. See you tomorrow, Pip. Yes. Not coming out now. You silly chicken. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. It was great.